Why, hi there. I'm Ron Juckett, and Retro Sports Network presents NFL Lunchtime Replay 78. Today, from Mile High Stadium in Denver, it's the 2-0 Denver Broncos hosting the 2-0 San Diego Chargers. And we should be in for a good one. Remember, both of these teams are undefeated. And whoever wins today will go 3-0 and have an inside straight into winning the AFC West title. Yes, it's early, but the Raiders are 1-2. They've already won this week, but will be 2 games behind whoever wins. 4 teams in this division finished either at 10-6 or 9-7, but only the Broncos, who were 10-6, made the playoffs. So, yes, it's still September, but this is a key game. Denver has won the toss and will return. San Diego and those god-awful White Things will kick it off. Perrin back for Denver. The weather, it's just gorgeous. It's about 57 degrees. Denver has the wind about 5 miles an hour. Jackson and Upchurch are the upmen, and we're underway from Mile High Stadium on this Wednesday afternoon at lunch. Hope you're with us. 5, 10, 15-yard line to the 20, 25, to the 30, 35. Perrin takes it to the 40. He fumbles it. But it's all coming back for the Bernurska kick because somebody held. So instead of 1st and 10 on the 39, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 21. And already we're going to make a change on and take Keyworth out and put Perrin in. So it's Perrin and Otis Armstrong, the running back, Moses and Dalbin, the wide receivers, Odoms, the number 1 pass receiver at tight end, and Craig Morton, who would get injured in this game, is the quarterback. Perrin off tackle left is the call. And he gets a couple yards before DeJernitt makes the tackle. A gain of 2. Charles DeJernitt with the stop. It'll be Fred Dean and Jones are the defensive ends as San Diego plays a 4-3. Louis Kelcher and DeJumet, who just made the tackle, are your defensive tackles. Woodrow Lowe, Horn, and Sam Good are your linebackers. Horn's the inside one. Williams and Stringer are your corners. Fuller and Shaw are your safeties for San Diego. Just the start of things. 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line. And it's a sweep to Perrin, who gets nowhere. Bob Horn's made 2 tackles. And so it's a no gain, 3rd down and 8. So Denver will look to pass. A slant to Riley Odoms. Morton has time. Now is flushed. Dumps it down to Perrin at the 25. And he won't get a 1st down. Horn with a tackle. That's his 3rd. How about that? So it'll be 3 and out for Denver. It'll be 4th down and 4. Bucky Dilts is back to punt. He has the wind behind him. Blowing from 0 to 10. The Chargers will get good field position as this is fielded at the 40. To the 45 before the tackle is made by Rizzo. So Johnny Rodgers, the former Heisman Trophy winner, with a 7-yard return, and San Diego starts their first drive of the game on the 44-yard line. It'll be Dan Fouts with Lydell Mitchell and Woods in the backfield. Jefferson and Joyner, the wide receivers, Klein the tight end. Everyone can catch. But San Diego will run a lot. And we start with an off tackle to Lydell Mitchell. From the 44, and he gets to the 44 before Randy Granishire makes the tackle. Woods is hurt. His return is doubtful. That will hurt. So no gain for Mitchell. And Granishire gets a tackle, and but they've already had a backup running back to start the game. And it's going to be a short pass to Bauer at the flat. Came in, and that is deflected by Tom Jackson and nearly picked off. Jackson saw a lot of green in front of him and couldn't do anything with it. So 3rd and 10. If you watch the Oakland-Denver game we did a couple weeks ago, Denver's defense is just smothering. And excuse the chainsaws behind me. So John Jefferson on a medium slant is the call on 3rd and 10. Fouts is rushed. He looks, and Granley tried an interception at midfield. Tackle at the 48. A gain of 2. That's Randy's first of the year. And Denver is in business. We told you that Denver's defense was outstanding, and they show it right now. So Denver 1st and 10 at the San Diego 48. Let's see, can we do a one-play drive? Nah. But we will try a medium hitch to Haven Moses. Mort, back to throw, is flushed out of the pocket, dumps it down to Perrin, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for Denver, following the interception. Armstrong, off tackle right. And he gets a bit of a block. He gets to the 45. He gets to the 40 before Fuller makes the tackle at gain of 9. Billy Bryan, the center, opened up that big hole for Denver, and Mike Fuller made the tackle. It'll be Miner and Neville are your tackles. Glassick and Howard are your guards for Denver, and Bryan is your center. Perrin, off tackle right is the call on 3rd and 1, and he won't get it. He gets back to the 40 before Don Good, not Sam, makes the tackle, and they'll spot it at the 39, no gain. I think you go for it here. So Morton will call his own number, waits for the line to separate, and I think he's going to be short. Louis Telcher makes a tackle. Nope, 1st down. So despite Tom Neville not making the block, it's a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 for Denver from the San Diego 38. Just the start of things here. Perrin on a trap left. And he gets right back to the line of scrimmage before Kelcher shut that down. Chargers wanted to play a tight pass, and there just wasn't anyone there to throw to. So Denver's rushed it 6 times in the early going, but only has 11 yards to show for it. Medium fly to Odoms is the call. Morton has time. Deflected by Good, and Fuller intercepts it. So another turnover. Mike Fuller with this one. And so the initial Fouts interception doesn't hurt San Diego. It's 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 30. No return. So Fouts with Mitchell and Bauer. Bauer did have 85 carries, so it's not like he's a novice. Tough team to run on. Mitchell on a sweep to the near side. Cross the 30. Won't make it to the 35. Ball spotted at the 33. Bob Swinson with a tackle. A gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for San Diego. Mitchell on a short flat. Bounces over 2 so far and can't lead that one to Mitchell. So that's incomplete. So Denver has held San Diego to 3 net yards, all of that on the ground. Short slant to Charlie Joyner on 3rd and long. 3 wide receiver set. Over the middle. Nope. Threw it. They doubled Jefferson, but Joyner couldn't get it. So it's a punt for San Diego. 8:43 to go. 4th and 7. Jeff West out to punt. I believe Upchurch is the return man for Denver. And he'll field it at the 30. He gets to the 35 to the 40. Good field position for the Broncos. It is Upchurch. He got 13 before Preston makes the tackle. Rick Upchurch, who was the Broncos' third receiver, made the game-winning touchdown. The Denver won this game in real life, I believe, 31-24. And it was part of that was on a second half punt return for a touchdown by Mr. Upchurch. Moses on a long slant is the call. Morton has time, dumps it down to Perrin, who cannot hold on. So Lonnie Perrin with a drop and DeJernet with a hurry, and so it'll be second down and 10. Armstrong off, tackle right is the call. Cross the 40 and maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Neville's coming out, and his return is questionable. So, third down and 10 for Denver. Upchurch comes in the game as the third receiver. They're going to try him on a short slant. Morton has time. Complete to Upchurch. But Upchurch can't get, and it's a 5-yard pass, but Upchurch can't get any yards afterwards. Jerome Dove was around him like a glove, and it'll be 4th and 5 for Denver from their own 46. So again, here comes Bucky Dilts. Rogers awaits the punt. He's going to let this roll. And they're going to spot it at the 10-yard line, a punt of 44. So halfway through the first quarter, no score. Short slant to Bob Klein is the call. Fouts. Blitzed. Tries to dump it. Complete to Bauer. Bauer gets 3 yards before Joe Rizzo makes a tackle. That's Joe's second. Bauer's going to sweep this to the right on 2nd and 7. And he gets across the 15 to about the 17-yard line before Bob Swenson makes the tackle. So Bauer, 1 carry and 4 yards. And this has been turning into an NFC Central game here from 1973. 3 yards in a cloud of dirt. Mitchell will try the pitch to the far side to see if they can get a first down. And he does. He gets it across the 20, but the ball is loose. Alzado knocks it loose. San Diego will keep it. They are short of the first down. He didn't get it. San Diego recovered, but they didn't. When they picked it up behind the line. So Mitchell, 3 carries, 6 yards. Now comes Jeff West again. Upchurch at his 40. Punt is away. Fielded at the 43 to the 50. Good return. Penalty, though.
Defense. 5-yard
Oh! Alzado's offsides, and this is going to come back. What a mistake by Denver. Instead of having the ball inside the San Diego 45, Alzado, who forced the fumble, which caused the 4th down, is offside on the punt. And so San Diego gets a second life. Going to try a screen to Mitchell. Fouts is 1 for 5 so far. And that doesn't work. Gradishire almost picked it off. So Fouts is 1 for 6 for 3 yards. Bauer off tackle left, but there's a flag.
Start. Offense. Number 18.
Joyner jump.
5-yard penalty.
Well, that's not good.
Down.
So 2nd down and 15 for San Diego from their own 20. In a game that features all the scoring of an Amish high school dance. Mitchell on a trap left on 2nd and long, and he gets it to about the 20. Gradishire makes it 3rd and 15. He has 2 tackles. San Diego goes 3 wide. I'm going to try Larry Burton here on a medium slant just to get something to work. Good protection. Bounces time. Now he's going to run it to the 23-yard line. Denver played the dime prevent, and they covered the San Diego receivers so well that Fouts just had to eat it. He gains 3. Reuben Carter with a tackle, and it'll be 4th down and 12. 4:27 to go, first quarter. And out comes Jeff West again. He's going to be a household name in a lot of households after this one. Upchurch will field this at the 43 of Denver. He gets across midfield. He gets to the San Diego 40. He is tackled at the 30.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
And Denver was offside again. Rick Upchurch is going to be steaming mad after this because he's had 2 good returns taken off the board. So West will now punt with a line of scrimmage in the 28. He stands in his own 18. This one kind of drifts towards the sidelines. They're kicking away from Upchurch as they should. And it will be called out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Denver starts this drive after a 41-yard punt with 3:43 to go in the first quarter. No score. So Keyworth and Lytle are your running backs for Denver in this possession. And Lytle will try an off tackle to the right. See if anything going. Lytle gets a bit of a hole. He gets it to the 36-yard line before DeJernitt makes a 5-yard tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Denver. And perhaps, I think, maybe the longest play of the game. Both teams combined so far have 41 net yards. Dalbin on a medium slant. Morton is rushed. He throws it over the middle to Dalbin. He has a first down at midfield. A little bit more. Mike Fuller with the tackle, but not before a 17-yard gain. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for Denver from the San Diego 47. Keyworth off tackle left is the call. And he gets across the 45 to the 40. He gets a first down. He gets it inside the 35 before Bob Horn makes the tackle after a gain of 15. Denver steamrolling now at the 32-yard line. Short cross to Riley Odoms is the call. Morton has time, has Odoms at the 25, 1st and 10. Stringer with a tackle at the 20. So Denver finally breaks through with a good drive. Lytle, off tackle right is the call. Minute 20 to go. He gets across the 20 to the 15. DeJernitt makes the stop at the 13-yard line. And we'll say that's the end of one. With Denver nothing, San Diego nothing. Let's take this time out briefly. So I tell you, so Denver finally moving the football. There are the team stats. We've tried to run the football here a couple times. Denver finally passed it. They've held Fouts to 1 for 6 for 3 yards. And Morton 4 for 7 for 38 yards. So from the 13, Lytle on a trap to the left. That's Armstrong in for there, but Lytle gets inside the 10. He's got a first down and more. Horn will make the tackle at the 4-yard line. So Armstrong and Lytle and St. Billy Bryan ripped up that one. Hey, Al, Billy Bryan ripped up that hole. And that's his second big rip of the day. Bob Horn with his 5th tackle, and Denver's in business, 1st and goal from the 4. They're going right to left. They're going into the enclosed section of Mile High Stadium. We're going to pretend, and they're into the wind of about 10 miles an hour, 57 degrees, a beautiful September day here in the Mile High City. Otis Armstrong will try a pitch to the near side on first and goal from the 4, and he's going to waltz in. So Armstrong got the pitch, found the hole, and scored. That's the first blood of the ball game. So Denver, the extra point is up and good from Turner, and they lead it with 14:06 to go in the half, 7-0. So the kickoff from Turner. That was the first really substantial drive in the game. San Diego fields it from the 5. 20, 25, 30, 35. Owens fielded it at the 6. You give him 28 yards. They'll spot it at the 34-yard line. Yeah, you brought good luck in, Al, on that one. First touchdown. Chargers going from left to right, or as a friend of mine said, from the little numbers to the big numbers on your radio dial. And have done nothing all day. John Jefferson on the short slant. Maybe San Diego can get something now. Pouts throws, and Wright intercepted for Denver. Louis Wright picked off the route and returns it for 4. Let's watch again on the replay. There's Fouts, and it was just a clear pick. Jefferson didn't quite make the route call, and Denver starts this drive from the San Diego 41. So it's Perrin and Lytle in this drive. And Perrin will go off tackle right. 13:51 to go in the first half. Perrin gets it to the 40, pushes for a couple more before DeJernitt makes a tackle after a gain of 4. Second down and 6 for Denver. Following the interception, they lead 7-0. Lytle on a short flat is the call. Morton is flushed, and Louis Kelcher makes the tackle. It's a loss of 3. Denver has not converted a first down today. They are 0 for 3. And it's third down and 9. We're going to go a medium out to Haven Moses. Nope. Screen to Perrin on the audible. Let's see if that's the right call. Morton recognizes the blitz. Flips it to Perrin, who has it at the 45. Does he have any blockers? He gets to the 40. He gets to the 35. He gets a first down. They'll spot it at the 28. It's a gain of 12, and that's the right call. So Morton, 5 of 8 for 50 yards. They doubled Riley Odoms, but Morton had the other receiver. Larry Canada comes in the game with Perrin, and Canada will sweep it to the near side. And he finds a seam. 30, 25, 20, first down and more, 15, to the 10, before Horn will knock him down. And the Denver offensive line is starting to pick up some blocks. Morton moves the chains always like Craig Morton. Yep, nobody moves the chains like Craig Morton. So the Denver offensive line, even though it's a bunch of 6s and a 4, has finally starting to block on the run. The Broncos now have ran it 14 times for 74 yards, and it's first and goal from the 9. Short slant to Odoms is the call. Morton is pressured, and Vernon Dean is sacked, and Morton is hurt. But he'll stay in the game. Fred Dean with the sack. They'll spot it at the 15-yard line. Morton got hurt in this game. Morris Reese backed him up. Perrin on the trap left on second and long. And he gets some room to the 10, to the 7, 6. Bob Horn with 7 tackles here in the first half. 9:57 and with the clock running. They're down and goal for Denver. Going to try Moses in the end zone. You can't run it from here. Morton checks it down to Moses, who scores. San Diego blitz. Denver picked it up. And Haven Moses gets the touchdown. Let's watch the replay. Morton, the line picked up the blitz, and he just chucked it right down, and that was 6. So Turner's kick makes it 14-0 Denver. With 9:15 to go in the first half, it's the Broncos 14, the Chargers nothing. Don't really want another blowout here. Kick is fielded by one of the upmen at the 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Anderson with a 25-yard, Ricky Anderson with a 25-yard return. Harvey with the tackle. So San Diego desperately needs how to figure out how to get something going because they've ran it 6 times for 13 yards, and Fouts is 1 for 7 for 3 yards and 2 picks, which means that Denver has had more receptions of Dan Fouts passes than San Diego has. Bauer will pitch it to the right. And he gets across the 30. That's actually a good play. Alzado with a tackle. It's a gain of 3, and San Diego finally has positive yards. 19 net yards for the Chargers today. Lydell Mitchell on a trap to the left on 2nd down and 7. Gets it to the 35 before Alzado makes another tackle. That's his third. 3rd down and 4 for San Diego. It'll be a short cross to Bob Klein here from Fouts. Fouts is flushed. And that is deflected by Thompson and intercepted by Thompson. No return on the interception, but Denver, it's like they have someone right there in the San Diego huddle. I'm not sure even in Dan Fouts' down years, and we're talking the late 80s here, whether he had a start as terrible as this. A long slant to Odoms. Let's pull an Elway and see if we can do a one-play drive. Morton flushed. He will check it down to Perrin at the 40, who gets to the 38-yard line before Lowe makes a tackle. It's a gain of 5. They'll spot it at the 37-yard line. Woodrow Lowe's first tackle. Perrin has 3 catches for 21. Larry Canada on a trap to the right. He gets it to the 35 or 30. First down and more. 25, 20. Nobody near him to the 15. Fuller finally makes it. The tackle at the 15. Paul Howard, who I don't know who he's in for, makes the big hole. And Denver is crushing them. So open up a nice bottle of Orange Crush. Orange Crush, because Denver is doing that to the San Diego Superchargers. Upchurch is in for the tiring Dalbin. Perrin on the short flat. Morton. And that's almost, the stringer got a piece of it and saw 6. You got to catch it, though, before you run. 2nd down and 10. Perrin off tackle right from the San Diego 15. Pardon me hearing my lunch again. He runs it down to the 13 before DeJernett makes the tackle. That's his 5th. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Broncos from the San Diego 13-yard line. 14-0 Denver leads. Under 6 to go. Moses on a medium slant. The short slant worked for 6 the last time. Morton will throw it. He waits, checks it down to Perrin, who gets it inside the 10 to the 8, but it will be short of the first down. Woody Lowe with the tackle, and out comes Jim Turner. Now, some regular watchers of our channels will talk about how bad John Smith was as a kicker. Look at Jim Turner's chance from 23 yards here, or 18 from 25 yards. He's a 58% chance of making this. Bucky Dilts will hold. Turner's ready. The kick is up. The kick is good. With 4:49 to play in the first half, it's Denver 17, San Diego nothing. Yeah, 58%. And so Turner kicks this one away, and San Diego needs something desperately. Fielded at the 4, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield. Owens with a 47-yard return, taken down at the San Diego 49, and no flags. So maybe, just maybe, they can do something out of this. Klein on a short slant. Fouts has been picked off 3 times. He throws, and Jackson deflects it. That was almost another interception. Bernard Jackson got a piece of it. Oh, Smith would have made that. Come on. Lydell Mitchell trapped left, second down and 10. He gets it to midfield and not a yard more. Lyle Alzado with a stop after a 1-yard gain. And the Chargers are 0 for 5 on third down today. 0 for 5. Fouts is 1 for 9 for 3 yards. They need 9, huh? Medium fly to Charlie Joyner. Broncos blitz. Fouts has time. Dumps it down to Bauer. And he will get a first down. He gets it across the 40 before Swenson makes a tackle after a gain of 11. First and 10, 3:52 to go, and clock running from the Denver 39. So Bauer has both catches. He's been the only one to make a catch. And Al says, Will Smith maybe, but not John Smith. Oh, come on. John Smith could get jiggy with it. Just give him a snowplow. So medium slant to John Jefferson. Some urgency from the Chargers in this drive. Bounce is well protected. Jackson got a piece of it. Tom Jackson has 2 deflections. Well, Matthews comes in as the other running back. Second down and 10. And he'll get the off-tackle right call. And no blocking whatsoever. Svensson with a tackle. Third down and 10. I don't think I told you the San Diego offensive line. Not really worth it. There's 2 8s there, too. My God. Shields and Washington are your tackles. White and Wilkerson, the guards, and Masick, the center. And it's third and long, 3rd and 10. And you're not in field goal range for Bernershka. Joyner on the short hitch. 1 setback. That was Mitchell. Off the balance throw to Joyner is good, but he's going to be short of the first down. Charlie West with the tackle, and it's 4th and 2. And so San Diego will think about it. You got to go for it, I think, here. I would think you got to go for it. Let's see what Mr. Al would say about that while I take a drink. I mean, you're down 17. San Diego does get, yeah, you got to go. San Diego does get the football to start in the second half, but you can't kick from there. There's only a 20% chance from 48, even with a win for Bernershka. So double tight end set. And Mitchell dive was what the computer says is the best chance. Let's see if they're right. Yes, that's a first down and more to the 15-yard line before Gradishire makes the tackle. Clock running. Joyner on a short hitch. Fouts to Joyner. First down territory at the 15. Foley makes the tackle. Joyner tried to make the cut. And with a minute 21, San Diego will call timeout. Joyner 2 catches for 18 yards. Fouts now 4 for 13 on the afternoon for 32 yards. Those are numbers that Tommy Hodges wouldn't even be jealous of. Jefferson on the short slant, 1st and 10 from the Denver 15. Fouts his time. He is deflected by Wright, incomplete. Devils back for Denver. Louis Wright gets the first deflection. Fouts has just played a game that's beyond description. And try a sweep to the right for Matthews. Nope. A screen to Mitchell, but it's going to be all for naught.
Start. Offense. Number 84.
As Klein, the tight
Penalty.
end, is offside. So from the Denver 20, it'll be 2nd down and 15. Matthews on a draw play. See if he reads that. And that was a good call as he gets inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. It is short of a first down. It's a gain of 14. 3rd down and 1. Mitchell off tackle right. They'll take one after this anyway. No, he stopped short. Chavez with a tackle. 4th and 1. Ugh. And so San Diego works it down to 2 seconds to go to bring out Bernershka, who's got a 96% chance of making this. Okay, 95.8% chance. West will hold. Masick will snap. Bernershka's kick is up and good. So at the half, it is Denver 17, San Diego 3. And so here are the stats. Fouts has a quarterback rating of 0. If you ever seen a quarterback rating of 0, I think in the college, the lowest you can get is like 25. Morton has not played a great game with the sacks rating-wise, but he's been efficient. That's all that matters. And Perrin, 4 catches for 26 yards and 7 runs for 16. Jefferson, Klein, and Klein have not made a catch. The scoring, pretty much all Denver. Armstrong on a 4-yard run. Morton to Moses in the second quarter. Turner with a field goal, the 58% chancer, and then Bernershka at the gun to make it 17-3. He's maybe in the Super Bowl against the Bears. Yeah, but the Orange Crush weren't as good as the 85 Bears on defense. Turner starts the second half with a kick fielded at the 10 by an upman to the 20, 25-30, 35-35-yard line. Johnny Rogers on the return. They'll give him 26. Evans with a tackle. And so San Diego starts the second half with it 1st and 10 from their own 35, needing some touchdowns. Bo Matthews on a sweep to the right is the call. He gets across the line of scrimmage and a couple more before Swenson takes him down. Swenson's 6th tackle, 2nd down and 8. From the 37-yard line. Jefferson on a medium slant. Fouts has time and dumps it down to Mitchell, which is a good sign. To the 40, he gets a first down or more. He gets it to midfield before Granishire makes a tackle, a gain of 12. So Randy's 4th tackle on Mitchell's first reception, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. That is only their 5th first down of the game. They've tried their best to run, but they're just getting nothing, no matter what they do. Net offense, 164 for Denver, 86 for San Diego. Jefferson on a medium slant. Denver blitzes. Fouts is in trouble. He's going to try to run. Nope, Granishire got him. A loss of 2. They double Jefferson. Granishire, who's just so good. Hall of Fame player. Such a good defender, and that's the first time that Fouts has been sacked this afternoon. Pitch right to the near side from Matthews. And he might have some room. No, No, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Of course. Third and 12. Silly me. Bob Swenson again on the tackle. A gain of 7. It'll make it 3rd down and 12 for San Diego. 3 receivers in. Let's see what Bob Klein can do. They need 12, huh? Let's try a medium slant. Fouts. This time has protection. Waits for Klein to come open. And no, it was underneath the Mitchell. Denver was in the prevent, and so San Diego can't do anything with it. And they'll punt with the win from their own 47. And let's see what Upchurch can do this time. Denver will try to return it. Upchurch backs up to his 5. Nope, that's going in the end zone. Punted it right out. So a 53-yard touchback, a net of 33. So Denver, with Craig Morton, who's 8 for 12 for 66 yards, comes out to start the second half. Armstrong and Canada are your backfield. Moses and Upchurch are your wide receivers, and Riley Odoms is your tight end. And Canada will try to go off tackle right from the 20. Has a little bit of room before Don Good knocks him down to the 23-yard line. So 3 carries for Canada for 44 yards. This time we'll go off tackle left to Otis Armstrong. And he gets to the 25-30. 1st and 10. They'll spot it at the Denver 34. Claude Minor, the left tackle, with the big block. That's the second of the game. Sets that up. Denver now averaging 6.4 yards per carry. Trap right for Armstrong, but a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 73.
Adjourn it.
5-yard penalty.
Just
3-point
lined up,
first
and
down.
Morton was smart enough to stamp it. Can't line up wrong. So another penalty.
False start.
Now,
Offense. Number 60. 5-yard penalty.
that's the left guard Howard. So we won't try that play again. So right back to where we started from, as Maxine Nightingale would once sing. 1st and 10, 11:03 to go, third quarter. Otis on a sweep to the near side. And gets past one man, gets it past the line of scrimmage. Louis Kelcher, though, stops it after a gain of 3. The Chargers doubled Riley Odoms. And instead, it's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Armstrong, 5 carries for 27 yards, and one of Denver's scores. Canada off tackle left, 2nd down and 7 from the 37, and he gets right back to the line of scrimmage before Vernon Dean knocks him down, or Fred Dean. I get those two confused. So a loss of nothing. It's a no gain. The Broncos are 2 for 6 on 3rd down today. Odom on a short hitch. He throws. Shaw deflects it and cannot come up with it. Stringer should have had that. Shaw deflected it, and Stringer was right around there and could not flag down the interception. So Denver will punt 4th and 7 from their own 37. Fuller and Rogers are back for this Bucky Dilts punt. Don't ask me who's who. It's a short punt. San Diego will field this from inside their 35. He gets to the 35-40. It is Fuller, and he gets a gain of 10 on a 33-yard punt. CPU's going nuts. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 40. Again, they don't have to run it or throw it all the time, but points here would be really nice. Mitchell on a trap right. And he'll lose yardage. Swenson. 8 stops for Swenson. 2nd down and 11, a loss of 1 for San Diego. Going to try John Jefferson on a medium cross. Fouts has time. Deflected by Thompson, but Jefferson makes the catch. He ripped it out of Thompson's hand. First down, and Jefferson's first catch for 15 yards. So inside the Broncos side of the field, San Diego has it. Bauer comes back in, and he'll go off tackle right on 1st and 10. And he gets to the 45, 43 before Swenson, who's been so busy, that's his 9th stop, stops Bauer after a gain of 2. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, 2nd down and 8, Chargers trail 17-3. Lionel Mitchell on a trap to the left. He gets across the line of scrimmage to the 40. Does he get a first down? Yes. Granishire makes the tackle. No, they're short by a foot. So we got 8, but needed 8.5. 3rd and very short. Bauer on the dive. 2 tight ends set. First down and more. Across the 35 to the 32. It's a gain of 4. The Broncos played the stack, and Tom Jackson makes his first tackle of the game. Klein on a short out. San Diego finally getting some rhythm here. Fouts throws and deflected by Jackson. I almost jinxed that. So Tom Jackson has 3 deflections on the game. And Fouts is now 6 for 18. 6:02 to go. In the 3rd, Mitchell sweep to the far side. And he bowls across the 30 to the 25. Granishire with a tackle. It's a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 1. So they are in Bernurshka range at this point. It'd be a 40-yarder if the Chargers don't make it. Bauer off tackle right. And no, he's going to lose yardage. Bryson Manor. They played the stack. They looked for Mitchell, and Bauer got it instead. So still, San Diego will kick it. Points are points. Bernurshka has
encroachment defense.
Oh, a gift. An absolute gift. As Latmer, an extra defensive lineman, encroachment. So it's 1st and 10 for San Diego. It's the 2nd time they've had this advantage. Let's see if they can actually do something with it. Clarence Williams will come in and spell Mitchell. The San Diego starting fullback hurt himself and was doubtful. Yeah, that was a gift. So 1st and 10 from the Denver 20. Bauer on a flat pass. Let's see what we can do here. Nope, Fouts is going to run. He gets it and he fumbles it. After 20, he picks it up. It's a loss of 1. So Fouts recovers his own fumble. And Bryson Manor gets called for the sack. Thanks, Al. So 2nd down and 11 for San Diego from their own 21. Bauer sweep to the right, but there's a flag.
False start. Offense. Number 62, 5-yard penalty.
The center makes it.
Repeat,
And
second
again,
down.
the center controls the play. I don't know how you can be offside. 2nd down and 16. Williams on a no. Bauer on a screen. On the audible, there's a flag down, and it's incomplete.
Holding. Offense. Number 70, 10-yard penalty.
It's on Washington, and now it's 2nd and 26. Not good stuff for sure. So 2nd and 26, 3:47. They're no longer in field goal range. What can we do here? Short hits to Charlie Joyner. This morning, and Joyner has it inside the 30. 25-20. 15-10. That's a first down and more to the 5, and he's going to score. So the Broncos got cute. They played the prevent. Fouts took advantage. He makes the right call to Joyner, who makes his third catch of the day, and now it's a one-score game. The extra point is up, and Benershka makes it. So with 3:37 to go, the Chargers have crawled back to within a touchdown. It's Denver 17, San Diego 10. Benershka's kick is fielded on the goal line to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. Dove with the tackle, Perrin on the return. Armstrong and Lytle are in the backfield this time with Moses Upchurch and Odoms and Craig Morton, who now has to protect the lead. They can't sit on this. But Denver has run the ball 21 times for $124, nearly 6 yards a carry. But they've only thrown it for 66 yards. Lytle off tackle left is the call. And there's a flag on the play. Lytle gets it to the 30 before Lowe makes the tackle.
Encroachment defense. Number 74,
But Louis Kelcher
5-yard
made
penalty.
contact with the Denver player before the snap, and so it's a 5-yard penalty from the 32-yard line. 3:22, third quarter. Denver by 7. Winner goes to 3-0 and will have a one-game lead in the AFC West. Oakland has won their game, by the way, and so they are now 1-2. So it's a one-game lead for the winner, regardless of who wins, and a 2-game lead over Oakland. Now, yeah, it's a 16-game season, and this is week 3, but 2-game leads are hard to overcome. First down and 5. Upchurch on a medium fly. Denver needs points here. Morton has time. He looks. He dumps it down to Armstrong for the catch. And Armstrong will get, 3 yards before Woody Lowe knocks him down. So second down and 2. Armstrong trap right on second and short. He will he get it? No, he's just short. It's a gain of 2. They needed 2.1. So it's third down and very short. Morton is going to sweep it to the right. Does he get it? Yes. He finds his seam across the 40, 45, and Leslavic makes the tackle after a gain of 10. San Diego jumped, but they pick up the flag because you're just not going to call it. So first and 10 for the Broncos from their own 47. Waning moments here of the third period. Denver leads 17-10. Armstrong on a short flat. Denver playing conservative. He and it's intercepted by Williams. And so Denver's first turnover of the game. No, it's their second. Mike Williams' first interception of the year. He returns it to the Denver 41. And so San Diego is in business. They have the wind. Doesn't really matter. It's still a third quarter. But they can do what they want here. And what they're going to look for is a bomb to Jefferson in the end zone. They want this to be a one-play drive. Fouts has time. He throws it over the middle, deflected by Jackson, incomplete. So Bernard Jackson with that deflection in the end zone, second down and 10. Bauer on a pitch to the right from the Denver 41. And he gets it across the 40, but Swenson, who has made 10 tackles now, as you can see, and that is Bob Swenson, will make the stop after a gain of 1. Clock running, under a minute to go here, third down and 9. In the closing stages of the third quarter. Short slant to Bob Klein is the call. Fouts has time. Has Klein. has a first down. They'll spot it at the 30. Billy Thompson with the tackle. Denver played the nickel. And that will be the end of 3. After 3, it's Denver 17, San Diego 10. The Chargers drive. 3 plays, 10 yards. They have 15 minutes, and somehow, and this really has been a good defensive struggle, the Chargers are in good shape. They stay 3 wide. Joyner on a medium hitch, I believe I called. And that is intercepted by Gradshire. And a gain of 6 on the return. He's tackled at the 22. An 80,000 strong cheer is won. Why did San Diego to tie it? So, again, San Diego's turned it over 4 times. Denver twice, but this is only a 7-point game. John Keyworth and Rob Lytle are your setbacks this time. Keyworth will go off tackle right. And from the 22, and he's going to lose a yard, I believe. Charles Jernett will make the stop. It's a loss of 1. Keyworth has run it twice for 14. 2nd and 11, and they're going to do a short pass in the flat to Keyworth. Nope. Morton's going to roll it. Morton looks for a deflection by Lowe. I don't know who was he. He was looking for Upchurch. Keyworth just wasn't on the same area code. Fred Dean hurried him out of the pocket, and San Diego nearly had an interception. 3rd down and 11. Dolbin back in the game. Medium slant to Jack Dolbin. 3 wide receiver set for Denver. San Diego rushes. Morton tried to find Upchurch, but the throw was too high. And San Diego with a hurry. And so Bucky Dilts will stand at his 10 and punt it. Good field position coming up for the Chargers here if there's no flags. Runs it to his, catches it at the 36. It's a fair catch for Johnny Rodgers. So 13:49, the turnover does nothing. San Diego is at 1st and 10 with a chance to tie this puppy at 17. Lionel Mitchell from the flat is the call. Outs throws. Mitchell has it at the 35. He gets to the 40. He gets to the 45. First down, midfield. Before Granishire knocks him after a gain of 16. 13:38 to go in regulation. 1st and 10 there. So Faust now 9 for 23 for 120 yards. Mitchell 2 catches for 28. Bauer on the fullback dive. Waits for his blockers. He actually has some to the 45 before Granishire makes the tackle at the 42, a gain of 6. And I take a drink. We owe you a station identification. We'll do it after this play. Mitchell on the pitch to the right on 2nd down and 4. He gets to the 40. He gets a first down and more to the 35 before Louis Wright makes the tackle. That is a gain of 8, 1st and 10. The Chargers offense finally comes to life. Let's take 5 seconds. This is the Retro Sports Network. You're listening to the National Football League on WL Radio, Springfield, Hartford. 1700 on your dial. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 34. From Mile High Stadium, 57 degrees. San Diego has the football. They're going from left to right, into the wind, technically into the open end of Mile High Stadium. Short slant to Joyner. Outs, back to throw. Flag on the play. Joyner can't
Pass
get it.
interference. Defense. Number
But
43.
Foley, the
Automatic.
corner,
First down.
was a little too close to Joyner. And so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 27. Mitchell on the screen is the call. Fouts, waits for things to set up. Mitchell has it behind the 30. He gets to the 25 before Granishar makes the tackle. That's Randy's 10th, by the way, at the 23-yard line. Bauer, trap right on 2nd down and 6 from the Denver 23. He thought he had room. He doesn't. Rizzo with the tackle. And then now there'll be 3rd down and 7 coming up. My computer is just hating this. Jefferson on a medium cross on 3rd and 7. Bounce back to throw. And he has Jefferson for a 1st down at the 10. He gets to the 5. He's going to go in for the score. He was double covered. They had him a double covered, tight man, but Jefferson was Fouts and Jefferson were on the same page. And Benershka with the extra point is blocked. Blocked by Tom Jackson. And instead of this being a 17-17 tie, it is 17-16 with 9:57 to play in the game. Oh my goodness. So Lyle Perrin stands at his 5. Denver with a 1-point lead. San Diego has fought all the way back, but Benershka had an extra point block. Perrin to the 20. 25-30. 35 and is knocked out by Dub at the 37-yard line. A gain of 32. Short pass in the flat to Keyworth by Morton. And Keyworth has it. Does he have any room? 35, 40. Yeah, he'll get a couple yards on here to the 44-yard line before Woody Lowe knocks him down. 9:44. Denver needs, a field goal will force San Diego into needing a touchdown. Excuse me, Lytle trap flag on the play.
Encroachment. Defense.
Oh,
Number 55.
on horn.
5-yard penalty.
On horn. So 1st and 10 for Denver on their own 49-yard line. 9:05 to go in the ball game. They lead by 1. Lytle on a sweep to the right is the call, and he gets across midfield to the 45 before Williams can make the tackle after a gain of 7. That's Mike's first tackle of the afternoon. 2nd down and 3 from the San Diego 44. Denver's going to try to grind this as much as they can. Keyworth off tackle right is the call. And he's got room and a 1st down inside the 40 to the 35 before Jones makes a tackle after a gain of 9. So 2nd down or 1st and 10 for Denver from the San Diego 35-yard line. Upchurch on a long slant, hoping to catch San Diego napping. Morton is flushed. Morton is in trouble. He finds Upchurch at the 20 to the 15 to the 10 before Fuller can make the tackle at the 10-yard line. A huge gain of 25. And so Denver knocks on the door. A field goal isn't certain. It's only 60% from Turner from 27 yards. Armstrong will sweep it to the near side. Can he get past the blocker? Yes. To the 10, to the 5. He's fighting for yards before Good makes the tackle at the 2-yard line. So Todd Neville, the right tackle, with a huge block. 6:37 and change to go. Full house backfield. Keyworth, Armstrong, and Perrin. And Perrin's going to go on the dive. Let's see if it works. No, they're going to lose a yard or two. It's a loss of 1. Fred Dean makes the tackle. Perrin 8 carries for 15 yards today. Perrin and Armstrong. We're going to go with 2 tight ends from the 3. 3rd down and goal. Armstrong with a pitch to the near side is the call. Is there any room? Yes. So 4th and goal for the Broncos, and they're going to punt, or they're going to score. Jim Turner, with the essentially an extra point, makes it. And so with 4:35 to go in the football game, it's Denver 20, San Diego 16. So they have 4 minutes and 35 seconds and 80 yards because that kick was going to be 7 yards deep. So Dan Fouts has a chance to win this, but they can't turn it over. They can pretty much do what they want. And it starts with a short pass in the flat to Lydell Mitchell. Mitchell has it at the 20, to the 25. Before he's tackled for a first down, he dragged Gradishire a couple yards. So the clock stops. That's Gradishire's 11th tackle of the game. The clock stops with 4:27 to go from the San Diego 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Charlie Joyner on a medium cross is the call. Joyner. Oh, underneath to Mitchell, and Gradishire drilled him. 2nd down and 10, 4:24 to go. Bauer off tackle right. They just need to move the football. And he's going to lose it a yard here as Tom Jackson makes the tackle after a loss of 1. 3rd down and long, 3rd and 11. The Chargers are 4 for 13 on 3rd down situations today. Medium hits to John Jefferson is the call. Fouts his time. He has Jefferson for a first down as in midfield to the 45, to the 42-yard line. 43, it's a gain of 25. So as bad as Dan Fouts looked in the first half, he has made up for it all now. And with 3:33 to go, the Chargers are in Bronco territory. Mitchell on a sweep to the far side. And he gets across to the 40-yard line. They're not looking for a first down. They'll be a gain of 4. They'll spot it at the 39-yard line. Swenson with his 11th tackle. Clock running. 2nd down and 6. Bo Matthews comes in. He'll go off tackle right. Across the 40, Chavez with the tackle at the 38. So they go hurry up. They want 3rd and 5. Klein on a short cross. 4 down territory no matter what. Fouts. Heads Klein for the first down. At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. And we'll go to the 2-minute warning. Whoo boy. This is what we expected, folks. Denver 20, San Diego 16. Hope you're enjoying this. This has been fun. 2 minutes to go. Fouts. We'll go 3 wide. Mitchell is the setback. He's tired, but you got to do what you got to do. 2 minutes and 31 yards. They can run from this formation. Jefferson on a short slant. Fouts is pressured. Incomplete. A terrible throw by Fouts. That's his 6th bad pass today. .155 to go. The clock has stopped. 4 down territory. Mitchell on a sweep to the right is the call. And is it good? Oh, no. Gradishire makes the tackle at the line of scrimmage. San Diego goes to the hurry-up. It's 2 down territory. Joyner on a short slant is the call. Fouts. Looks for Joyner. Incomplete. He dropped it. I don't know if it would have been a first down. But it makes it 4th and 10, and your field goal doesn't do any good. It makes it a 1-point game, and you give the ball back to Denver. And you're not even guaranteed of that. They got to go. Joyner on a medium slant to keep the game going. Fouts will throw. Joyner does not have it. He is doubled, and the Broncos hold on. They'd like to get a first down. San Diego can stop it all 3 times. Lytle on a fullback dive, and that gets nowhere. Good with a tackle. San Diego calls time. And so now San Diego is really down to a miracle. Armstrong off tackle right on 2nd down and 10. And he gets it he gets it back to the line of scrimmage before DeJernitt makes the stop. San Diego has 1 timeout left. 3rd and 10. Lytle on the draw, or the dive. And if he gets a first down, this is over. It is not. It's a gain of 7. San Diego calls timeout with 1:03. Fuller and Rogers back to receive. Dilts, the punter. Punt is away. San Diego's going to have about a minute and no timeouts. What yard line will they start this drive? From the 25-yard line, and that's it. 59 seconds. Rogers got 2 yards. And so here we go. 59 seconds left. 20-16. San Diego trails by 4. They need 77 yards. They have no timeouts. Joyner on a medium cross. And it's incomplete, but there's a penalty.
Defense.
And again, West with a hole there. It's a gain of 11. So only 7 seconds come off the clock. And they spot the ball at the San Diego 34. Fouts 14 for 32 for 193. 4 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. Mitchell on the screen is the call. 52 seconds left. They're hoping Denver will play to prevent. Mitchell has it on his own 30. He gets to the 40. He gets across for a first down. He's at midfield to the 45, to the 40, to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 31. They go hurry up. What a mistake by Denver. They were playing a nickel pass. Jefferson on a medium out. This is basically just to stop the clock. Fouts. Got to throw it. He does. Jackson deflects it incomplete. And so we're down to 8 seconds left. At the 35-yard line. Denver 20, San Diego 16. Reuben Carter, by the way, gets credit for the hurry. And now you got to do the Hail Mary. For the game, Fouts. Everyone downfield. He waits, he throws it down. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. Oh, one more chance. Jefferson. All right, here we go. Fouts. Gonna throw it. Game is over. Jackson deflects it. The Broncos hold on to win 20-16. Denver is 3-0. What a football game this turned out to be. San Diego, 2 touchdown passes in the second half from Fouts, one to Joyner from 36 and the other to Jefferson. But the extra point was blocked, or else it would have been a tie game. And then Turner with the insurance points, and he's just real shaky, to make it 20-16. Team stats. San Diego ended up with 19 first down to Denver's 15. You can see the rest of those. Time of possession was pretty much even. San Diego was 6 of 17 from third down. San Diego had 5 red zone chances and got 10 points out of it. Or 9 points. They got 9 points out of it. Denver was in the red zone 4 times and scored all 4 times. So in the end, Fouts 15 for 36 for 224 for 4 picks and 2 scores. Craig Morton, 11 for 19 for 101 yards. Randy Granishire and Bill Swenson both had 12 tackles. Tom Jackson defended 5 passes. Davis with 3 hurries. Granishire with 2 interceptions. Williams and Fuller interceptions for San Diego. Horn had 8 tackles. So we're going to give our player of the game to Randy Granishire. His 2 picks, 12 tackles, and a sack were big as the Orange Crush turned out the lights on the Chargers. They're 20-6 with a 2016 win. So as soon as the news, here we go. So the standings are up. Miami, Dallas, Denver, Cleveland, and Minnesota are the top 5 teams in the National Football League. Doubleheader action for you. Our first Thursday game, yes. So it's Tuesday and Thursday, I think, for the next 2 weeks. It'll be the early game, Cleveland and Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh. Our first 2 look at those 2 teams. And the late game will be St. Louis and Dallas. Who, look at that. In 3 games, Dallas has allowed 14 points. There's Doomsday. And then there's Dallas. I'm Ron Juckett. Give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. We do this now twice a week. And share. For all of us at Retro Sports Network, have yourself a good afternoon.